Hi, this is Neil's Han Dynasty. Please like, share, and subscribe. Buy some silver and some platinum, especially some platinum. And be kind, helpful, and grateful. Because when was the last time you enjoyed meeting a jerk? You enjoy meeting people who are kind, helpful, and grateful. It gets you further in life. But that's not what this is about. This is about a continuation of what I figured would happen a long time ago. You had Mali, Niger, Burkina Faso all do coups, all small countries in the Western Central African area underneath the Sahara Desert area. And I was like, okay, is it going to stop here or is more? Because, once you start a firecracker in a fireworks department, you usually get more than one explosion. And then it settled down for a while. And now for the rest of the story. This is about Senegal. And this is a couple, let's see, where am I at here? About an hour old, of course, New African Channel. They put out a lot of good stuff. So let's see what they have to say.
On Monday, February 5th, 2024, the African Union Commission's chairman, Moussa Faki Mahamat, encouraged Senegal to address its political dispute through consultation, understanding, and dialogue after violent confrontations erupted following the delay of their presidential election initially scheduled for Sunday, February 25th, 2024. In a post on X, formerly known as Twitter, Faki disclosed that the African Union was deeply concerned about the postponement and called on the Senegalese authorities to organize the elections as quickly as possible in transparency, in peace, and national harmony. The African Union chair also implored all political and social forces to settle any political differences through consultation, understanding, and civilized dialogue, in strict respect for the principles that govern the rule of law, of which the country has a deeply rooted historical tradition. The European Union, ECOWAS, the French Foreign Ministry, and the United States have also expressed similar sentiments. Moussa Faki's passionate plea to Senegal comes after the country's outgoing president Macky Sall announced the indefinite postponement of the presidential election scheduled for February 25th, 2024. In a televised address to the nation, Sall revealed that he signed a decree revoking the crucial law that convened the electoral body just hours before campaigning was set to officially begin for the elections. Sall also disclosed that he had revoked his earlier decree after concerns were raised about the integrity of the electoral process due to the disqualification of some candidates and allegations of corruption in election-related cases amongst constitutional judges, which he claimed could lead to pre- and post-election disputes. Interestingly, President Macky Sall's election
In the latter part of this video, you're going to get more information, but that's actually key. We'll watch the rest of it. There's a lot of corruption going on.
Postponement announcement also followed the establishment of a parliamentary commission investigating the integrity of two judges from the Constitutional Council. To end his address, President Sall said he was committed to launching an open national dialogue to guarantee circumstances for a free, transparent, and inclusive election, but he did not specify a new date for the elections. President Sall's unexpected announcement plunged the entire nation into pandemonium, with intense clashes breaking out almost immediately in the capital Dakar between security forces and demonstrators protesting against the postponement. Responding to the appeal of some opposition candidates, hundreds of men and women of all ages gathered in the early afternoon at a roundabout on one of the capital's main routes, waving Senegalese flags or donning national football team jerseys. Police responded with tear gas and then pursued the fleeing protesters through nearby streets, while some demonstrators responded by throwing rocks. Youth chanting Macky Sall, dictator, also barricaded roads, torched tires, and accused Sall of using false reasons to postpone the election hours before the start of the campaigns. Former Prime Minister Aminata Toure even joined the protest, but later revealed she had been detained and taken to a police station in Dakar as soon as she got out of her vehicle.
That's a key point right there.
Senegalese authorities tried various means to control the narrative of the situation, including suspending the signal of WAF TV, the television broadcast service of the privately owned media group Wal Fajri, after
Man.
accusing it of inciting violence. According to Ausinuding, the ministry's communications director, the decision was made in consultation with the National Audiovisual Regulatory Council to compel WAF TV to temporarily cut off its signal for inciting violence. The move apparently followed the station's airing of photos and footage of protesters in the capital, Dakar, prompted by the postponing of presidential elections.
I'm sorry, but the supposed free regime that's in right now, just from this story that I've just seen so far, sounds like a totalitarian communist regime that is. Ugh. I can see why the people are revolting. But let's get on with the rest of the story.
Fajri confirmed on social media that the state had definitively withdrawn its license following a call from a communication ministry official. Really behind these violent protests, experts narrowed down the disqualification of two crucial opposition leaders ahead of the crucial vote as the main reason why many Senegalese are so angry. Karim Wade, son of former President Abdoulaye Wade, was disqualified for holding double nationality. And then there's the increasingly popular opposition leader, Ousmane Sonko, who is a fan favorite among the youth. In January 2024, the Senegalese Constitutional Council banned Sonko from contesting elections in Senegal for 5 years after a Dakar appeals court convicted him of defaming tourism minister Mame Mbaye Niang in 2023.
Okay, first off, defaming, it just means he used words in public, and that disqualified him from running. That sounds like a regime that wants to stay in power and doesn't want to lose power. That's not how countries are supposed to be run. Obviously, we all know that. The people should get a choice. And Senegal says they are a free country. It sounds like all the excuses they're using for keeping these two guys out of the race are very much a dictatorship run country. No matter what these guys' stances are or what they're for, how they are being kept away from being able to run for presidency, just not even being able to run for presidency. And so I can understand why these people are fixing to join Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger and take things into their own hand, shall we say. Let's get on with the rest of the story.
And handed him a 6-month suspended sentence. Sonko's pursuit of the presidency has been nothing short of tumultuous. Accusations of sexual assault, widely viewed as politically motivated, led to his disqualification from the 2021 election, and a 2-year prison sentence for corrupting young people, handed to him, subsequently ignited violent protests that claimed multiple lives. Undeterred, Sonko launched his 2024 campaign, only to face multiple arrests amidst accusations of rebellion and disrespecting security forces. These incidents triggered hunger strikes and fierce demonstrations by his passionate supporters, often met with tear gas and clashes with police. Despite the legal hurdles and perceived persecution, Sonko's outspoken criticism of the government and populist rhetoric against corruption resonates deeply with a segment of the population, particularly the youth. His exclusion from the upcoming election, fueled by the court-upheld disqualification, has fueled anger and discontent, leading to renewed protests and raising concerns about the fairness and stability of the democratic process in Senegal. So, does the indefinite postponement of the February 25th election mean Senegal will not go to the polls this year?
Well, these are things that we will find out February 26th. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you can see what's going on over there, to see what the media is trying to get going on in other places and in other countries, and stay level-headed and make wise choices and decisions, because every choice and decision has consequences. Make them positive. You can do that by choosing before the consequence. You guys have a nice night. Bye.